Imagine a calm sea before sunrise. The surface looks still, but below it, the currents are alive. That's Hedera's chart today. A coin taking a breath before the next wave. So what can we expect? Not fireworks, not chaos, just steady growth fueled by real technology and trust. That's the kind of movement that lasts. If you're the type who reads between the candles, you'll see it, the quiet momentum, the patient energy, the growing belief. HBAR might not be trending on every chart this second, but when it decides to speak again, the market will listen. Because Hedera doesn't need to shout to be heard. It moves with confidence, backed by utility and purpose. And maybe that's the lesson this coin keeps teaching, that sometimes silence means power. So, the next time you scroll past HBAR thinking it's sleeping, remember this, it's not asleep. It's thinking, building, and waiting for its perfect moment to rise. And when it does, the story won't start with a bang, it'll start with a whisper. Hedera isn't just a crypto anymore. It's becoming a system, powering digital identity, supply chains, and financial applications that need speed and security. When a coin stops depending on hype and starts depending on real-world use, it stops playing the same game. It begins to write its own rules. Traders can sense it. You can see it in the sentiment, the mix of curiosity and quiet excitement. It's not the kind of hype that burns out, it's the type that builds slowly, like a tide rising under a full moon. Meanwhile, some early investors are already smiling. They've seen this movie before. They know the scene right before the action, when the coin seems too quiet, too stable, too peaceful. That's usually the moment before the move. If you scroll through crypto forums, you'll notice how people talk about Hedera now. The tone has shifted. It's less, what is HBAR, and more, when will it take off again? That's a sign of a maturing market, curiosity evolving into confidence. Let's be honest, predicting crypto prices is like predicting the wind. You can feel direction, but you can't hold it in your hand. Still, the market's energy around Hedera points upward. The community is active, development is consistent, and new partnerships seem to land quietly every few weeks. It's the type of momentum that doesn't vanish overnight. Hedera's strength isn't just in its speed, it's in its discipline. While other coins swing widely with emotion, HBAR keeps its balance, no drama, no panic, just quiet precision. That's what catches the attention of investors who think long-term. They see beyond today's candle and into the architecture that's shaping tomorrow. And when that kind of investor starts accumulating, you know something's brewing. The smart money doesn't shout, it whispers, it moves silently, it builds position while the noise is elsewhere. Hedera, right now, feels like the coin in that whisper zone. It starts quietly, like the sound of a coin rolling across a glass table. Traders glance at their charts, see a gentle green light, and smile to themselves. Hedera, that calm and clever coin in the crowd, is moving again. Not with drama, not with noise, just a smooth, confident motion that says, I'm still here. The market today feels like it's holding its breath. Bitcoin is doing its usual power dance, but down the list, Hedera, HBAR, is whispering its own story. Sitting around 17 cents, the coin looks peaceful, yet underneath that calm is a steady heartbeat of traders buying, holding, and quietly believing. People who've followed Hedera long enough know this pattern well. It doesn't scream for attention. It doesn't explode overnight. It grows in silence, then suddenly, it's all anyone can talk about. That's the Hedera rhythm, slow, strong, and always one step ahead of surprise. The funny thing is, most people still underestimate it. They think it's just another altcoin, until they realize it's not even built like the rest. It doesn't run on a traditional blockchain, it runs on Hashgraph, a technology that sounds futuristic because it is. Transactions fly through the network faster than you can refresh your price app. Fees? Almost invisible. Delays? Non-existent. It's like watching a coin that refuses to obey crypto's usual chaos. And that's what makes it interesting. When a project is built this smart, the market usually takes a while to catch up. Right now, HBAR is in that stage, the patient phase. Traders are testing waters, the market is adjusting its tone, and believers are doubling down quietly. If you listen carefully, the buzz is starting again. Every dip seems to invite new entries. Every rise feels more confident than the last. Some call it consolidation, others call it the calm before the storm. Either way, Hedera's chart looks like it's writing a suspense story, and every candle is a new chapter. But here's where things get more exciting.